Hey everyone, and welcome back to our series. Last time, we saw Jieming and Xiaoling finally getting their marriage license, a moment that should have been pure joy. But as we all know, life is rarely that simple. Their happiness was overshadowed by the looming pressure from both their families, a weight that was about to get a whole lot heavier. Tonight's episode, titled Warning Signs, takes a dramatic turn. It starts in the dead of night, with a phone call that shatters the silence. It's the kind of call everyone dreads. Jieming picks up, his heart pounding, then learns his father had had a heart attack. He rushes to the hospital, his mind a blur of fear and worry. The bright, sterile corridors of the hospital feel cold and unreal. He finds his mother there, her face etched with panic. The doctor's words are a heavy blow. The heart attack was severe. His father survived, but the warning is stark. He must avoid any and all stress. He needs constant, careful monitoring and care. This isn't just a temporary health scare. It's a life-altering event for the entire family. As Jieming tries to process this, his mother's grief turns to anger. She points the finger directly at Jieming's younger brother, Jiejun. It's his fault. She cries, convinced that Jiejun's recent rebellious behavior and the stress it caused are the sole reason for his father's collapse. The air in the hospital room becomes thick with blame and unresolved family tension, adding another layer of difficulty to an already heartbreaking situation. Jieming is now caught between a recovering father, a distraught mother, and an accused brother. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Xiaoling is dealing with her own parental health crisis. Worried about her father's persistent cough and general fatigue, she has been pushing him to get a full health checkup. He's a stubborn man, always insisting he's fine, but Xiaoling's persistence finally pays off. She accompanies him to the hospital, hoping for reassurance, maybe a simple prescription for a chest infection. They sit in the doctor's office, waiting for the results, the nervous energy between them. But the news they receive is far from reassuring. It's devastating. The doctor pulls up the scans, the words hanging in the air like a death sentence. Stage 4 lung cancer. The diagnosis hits Xiaoling like a physical blow. Suddenly, the world tilts on its axis. Her strong, invincible father is now facing a terrifying battle for his life. The drive home is silent, each of them lost in a fog of shock and fear. How could this be happening? How will they tell her mother? The future, which seemed so bright just a short while ago, is now filled with uncertainty and dread. Later that evening, Jieming and Xiaoling finally meet. They're both exhausted, emotionally drained, and carrying the immense weight of their family's crises. They look at each other, and they can see the pain in each other's eyes, but the words just won't come out. How can you even begin to explain the magnitude of what is happening? How can Jieming add his family's burden to Xiaoling's plate when she already looks so fragile? And how can Xiaoling tell Jieming her father has cancer when he has just been through the trauma of his own father's heart attack? They are a team, a married couple, yet in this moment, they feel utterly alone, isolated by their separate griefs. They want to lean on each other, to find comfort in their union, but the fear of overwhelming the person they love most keeps them silent. The space between them is filled with unspoken sorrow. Just as they're sitting in this heavy silence, a jarring sound breaks through. Both of their phones ring at the exact same time. It's a moment of strange, almost cruel synchronicity. On one phone, Jieming's mother is on the line, her voice frantic. Jieming, you need to come home now. Your father needs you. I can't handle this alone. On the other phone, Xiaoling's mother is crying, her voice trembling with fear. Xiaoling, come home. Your father. We need you. I don't know what to do. In that instant, the abstract concept of being torn between two homes becomes a stark, unbearable reality. It's no longer about juggling holiday visits or managing hurt feelings. It's about life and death. Both of their families are in crisis. Both mothers are pleading for their help. Both fathers are critically ill. The pressure that had been simmering beneath the surface has now erupted with volcanic force. They are being pulled into opposite directions with equal, desperate force. How can they possibly choose? Who needs them more? Jieming's father needs round-the-clock care to prevent another heart attack. Xiaoling's father needs to begin a fight against cancer. There is no right answer, no easy solution. Every choice feels like a betrayal. The single moment crystallizes the impossible dilemma they face. The promise they made to each other, to build a new life together, is now being tested in the most brutal way imaginable. The weight of two families, to homes, to major medical emergencies, crashes down on them all at once. Their journey as a married couple has just begun, but they are already facing a trial that could break even the strongest of bonds. What will they do? How will they navigate this impossible choice? This is where we leave them, at the heart of the storm, with the weight of the world on their shoulders. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.